So let's read some beautiful quotes, or more or less poems. Because often we can find wordings and words and pieces of written word that can transform things. And I've seen it before, with myself, and actually feeling quite different after I've read certain things. Couldn't give you an example, an exact example now, but we're gonna see. And I've just googled beautiful poems, and I'm gonna go through the pictures that I'm seeing here. As basic as one could actually do it. But anyway. Her body is a saggy, baggy suit, a creased, rumpled thing. It squishes, gurgles, farts. It is her, not her. It is beautiful when it does kind things. She wasn't looking for a knight, she was looking for a sword. Beautiful. My thoughts of you are like raindrops on flowers. Beautiful. My thoughts of you are like a rainbow at a splashing waterfall. Beautiful. My thoughts of you are like a full moon shining through a cloudy night sky. Beautiful. No matter what wonders my eyes have seen, nothing compares to the beauty I see when I look at you. My love for you is beautiful. More than just a storm. Then the leaves fell and the branches dangled below the bellows of the earth. She found herself in a difficult position, thrust between indecision and loathing. Her stomach starts to curl. Vomit escapes her very lips, and she is concerned in the room pushed from wall to wall. She cannot find a safe place. Space. Wait. Her eyes wept tears and despair. Endless days and nights wishing for a different existence, only to find nothing more than just a dance. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in a soul and sings a tune without the words, and never stops at all. A sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird to keep that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chilliest lands and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity I asked a crumb of me. It asked a crumb of me, by Emily Dickinson. I'm beautiful. My faces speak not about my love for myself, I do. I'm more beautiful than any object, moving still, never more beautiful than the people I'm equal. More beautiful each day, I say, my attitude polished, my tears controlled, my outlook improved, lessons in love. I've been to school, I've learned this much is true. First, these words must come from me, not you. I'm beautiful simply. Beautiful. What if I read to you a story, starting once upon a time, and you realized that it was your life, spelled out on every line? Would you hear my voice with wonder as it brushed across each word, and pray my arms had strength to hold the truth about your world? Would your view on life be different, and would it shock you most to find that the things you thought defined you could be summed up in just 2 lines? And all the ones you took for granted, the ins and outs of every day, play a bigger part in who you are than you'd ever dared to say. Would you wonder at the pages left and all the places that they'll lead, then vow to make each moment one that you'd be proud to read? Because there is a story of your life, but it's you that holds the pen, and I hope you fill the pages right before you reach the end. I shouldn't have made you the only sun in my space. Now without you, I know no light. Humble descent of autumn. These leaves on the ground, each one a page in the book, a poem that says I lived, I was a small part of the whole story. This is my song, this is my glory. You remind me of home, of all the simple things in life, of light and love and the reason I am not alone. You remind me of hope, of the sea and the sky. Every hug, every kiss, from your lips to your thighs. I have flown around the world and met no one like you, because you're all the things I kept coming back to. Pretty ugly. I am very ugly, so don't try to convince me that I'm a very beautiful person, because at the end of the day I hate myself in every single way, and I'm not going to lie to myself by saying there is beauty inside of me that matters. So rest assured, I will remind myself that I am a worthless, terrible person. Nothing you say will make me believe I still deserve love, because no matter what, I'm not good enough to be loved, and I'm in no position to believe that. Beauty does exist within me, because whenever I look in the mirror, I always think, am I as ugly as people say? Probably not. A side note by me. Beauty is about finding the right fit, the most natural fit. To be perfect, avoid trying to be something you're not. Rick Riordan or something. 2 by Langston Hughes. I too sing America. I'm the darker brother. They sent me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I love and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody'll dare say to me, eat in the kitchen. Then, besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America. Sunlight. I met a girl once who sighed and told me she was not lovely, and it confused me that she could not see the sunlight shining through her scars. I am both the happiest and the saddest person you will ever know. And when they peek into my heart, I want them to see the colors that bleed, and the light that won't be dimmed, and whisper, she was infinite. By Ariana, whoever Ariana is, but it is by her. A timeline. You and I against a rule set for us by time, a marker drawn to show our end etched into its line. The briefest moment shared with you, the longest on my mind. Long leave, or laugh, whatever. You were red. You liked me because I was blue. You touched me and suddenly I was a lilac sky, and you decided purple just wasn't for you. I can't read. Love is more thicker than forget. Love is more thicker than forget, more thinner than recall, more seldom that a wave is wet, more frequent than to fail. It is most mad and moonly, unless it shall be unbe, that all is sea which only is deeper than the sea. Love is less always than to win, less never than alive, less bigger than the least begin, less little than forgive. It is most same and suddenly and more it cannot die, that all is sky which only is higher than the sky. Seed hope in your heart, plant the flowers of self-forgiveness, water the soil of self-love, be resilient, one day a bud of love will bloom deep down in your heart. By Alexandra Vassiliou, author of Blooming and Healing Words. If one of the things you believe in is that this world's an ugly place, you must have never gone outside at night and stared up into the space. You haven't felt the way the air changes in the minutes before it rains, or watched the world pass by below out the window of a plane. You've never been awake so early that you see the moment the sun starts to rise, and you've never laid with your back on the grass and made shapes with the clouds in the sky. But maybe if you've done all this, but still don't believe it is not true, it's because you can't see all the beauty that I see when I look at you. Take the blue pill and join the hierarchy of beauty, cursing your thighs or thighs, painting your eyes, living lies. Or take the red pill and see that everyone is beautiful. But I also say this, that light is an invitation to happiness, and that happiness, when it's done right, is a kind of holiness, palpable and redemptive. Déjà vu. I saw it once, I have no doubt, but now can't place its whereabouts. I try to think it time and time, but what it is won't come to mind. A word, a scent, a feeling past, but it won't show, though much I've asked. And when it comes, I soon forget that it is how I felt when we first met. Long live, once again, or live, whatever. Always finish. If a task is once begun, never leave it till it's done. Be the labor great or small, do it well or not at all. This country's going to hell in a handbasket. It just seems that our country is not what it used to be. New York Fashion Week is really bad and used to be so glamorous and exciting. Vanity Fair magazine, which used to be one of my favorite, is failing badly. A lot of people are switching to these really long patterns, very unattractive. Our poor country. Well, this wasn't a poem at all. Didn't enjoy it. She, in the dark, found light brighter than many ever see. She, within herself, found loveliness through the soul's own mastery. And now the world receives from her dower the message of the strength of inner power. Langston Hutchins. The beautiful poem. I go to bed in Los Angeles thinking about you. Pissing a few moments ago, I looked down at my penis with affectionately. No, I'm not gonna do that. Love poem. No. That's actually, I wanna have a really long one for the last. Yeah, let's just take this. Beautiful. Honesty is beautiful. Kindness is beautiful. Intelligence is beautiful. Talent is beautiful. Beautiful is a romance with such abundance. Beautiful are the flowers that roam the earth. Beautiful is awakening to the sound of singing birds. Beautiful is a disguise, playing hide and seek inside and outside. Beautiful is as naked as the rising sun. Beautiful is delightful and truthful. Beautiful is the golden daylight that shines, and the taste of sweet-colored red wine. Beautiful was never ever created by mistake. Beautiful is the ingredient we bake life's cake. When all or nothing is at stake, I'm beautiful, you're beautiful, we are beautiful. Beautiful is great, beautiful is sweet, beautiful is love, beautiful is power. Come to me, Mr. and Mrs. Beautiful, let me into your little secret of why you're so obedient and beautiful. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you the next time. Bye bye.